so happy and excited and blessed to be here with all of you. We're ready to have some really great conversations and provide super valuable information and insight. So this week, our dear host, Susie, is out, but we love her and we will be carrying on without her. But first, let me bring in my lovely co-host. Hey, Stitches.
Hey, Tracy. It's good to see you. Welcome back. We know everybody has their own vacation time and to enjoy, but you were missed. But Nat, Susie held it down very well for you, so know that. And I know we definitely have to mention this. I know some of my mom's friends are watching as well, and some of our viewers may have family members who may be in Haiti. For those who may not know, there was a 7.2 magnitude earthquake that hit last Saturday around 8 a.m. That really took the lives of a number of people. So our hearts and our prayers continue to be sent out to those in Haiti and those within the South Florida area who may have loved ones there. So know that you are in our prayers. Amen. So Trace, switching gears a little bit, talking about business and entrepreneurship. Yeah. We talked a lot about the good parts and the good sides, the up, but there have been some downsides about, okay, I'll go straight into it. Yeah. What are some of the, I guess you can say the hardships that you've seen with working for yourself and being self-employed?
You know, in my experience, I am very self-motivated. So, my husband's always like, I don't know how you do it. Like, you schedule yourself and you always have a million things going on. That's actually the easy part for me.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have a team, but they're all virtual. So no one that I work with is actually here in Miami. They're in different parts of the world and different parts of the country. And sometimes I do miss that. I'm like an extrovert most of the time.
Yeah.
So I like being around people. And sometimes I do, like, if I had my way, I would have more local team or people working with me because I think I thrive in that kind of environment. But there are so many lessons to be learned, so many mistakes that you make along the way. But the best part is, like, you make those mistakes, like, you're not going to make them again, and you go and you learn. What are your thoughts on this, Stitches? I know you're very busy and entrepreneurial.
Me, well, I'm kind of on both end, because we talked about it in previous shows, like having different things that you do. So I still have my 9-to-5 with iHeart, with 103.5 The Beat and other stations, but then also running my other businesses and hosting gigs and just other operations, you could say, and being an author. It's a lot. It really is. It is a lot. So I think some of the hardships is, we talked about it before, is finding the right help and finding the right people that not just can do the job that you need to get done, but fit the brand in terms of their attitude and just their mindset and just spirits aligning and just everything being in sync. And what can we do now, Tracy?
Well, I'll tell you what we can do. We're just getting started. So stick with us, Miami, because we'll be right back after this break.
Let me guess, life has got you down, but you are ready to get on the path to creating positive and forward momentum and being empowered. A tragedy gave birth to this powerhouse entrepreneur, and now she leads women everywhere. Meet Coach G. She is trained, certified, and leading the way for women. Text the Connect Show to 832-844-6940 for your free discovery call and join our free subscription today.
Welcome back. Hey, Trace.
Hi, Stitches.
So I'm super duper excited to introduce our next guest. She's actually the CEO and founder of Love Social Media. It's an agency that really helps to support female business owners with their social media. I love her last name in itself, so I'm excited to introduce her. Help me welcome Katie Love.
Hi, guys, I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having
Welcome
me.
to the show, Katie.
Welcome, Katie. We are so happy to have you. So let's dive right in. So tell us about where your inspiration for Love social media came from.
Well, you know, when I got married, I didn't want to change my maiden name from Love, so I kept it. But I was in an industry where I felt like the women around me were not trying to stick a hand down to help the other women around them. You know, I would often hear like, oh, here comes another dumb blonde trying to replace me. And it was such a negative energy. And so when I started my company, I really wanted it to be for women, by women, helping others who are starting their business. They don't know how to get the word out on social media. And we've loved telling hundreds of women's stories and really turning their followers into business and sales for them.
So being an entrepreneur has its own challenges though. So we know that there's so many things that come into play when you're running a business. So let's talk about some of the nitty gritty stuff. So can you give us some tips on how you manage hiring, paying your staff, all of the things that come with running your own business?
Right.
Absolutely. So I wanted to make sure that I could take this baby idea of helping small to mid-sized businesses with their social. Maybe you can't afford someone full-time and really scale and grow. And so what I did was find other like-minded women who had the hustle, had the drive, had an entrepreneurial spirit to really join me on my team and feel the energy of helping lift other women up. In terms of the nitty gritty, I have like 3 go-to interview questions I always ask. This is going to sound crazy, but I'll say, how do you use social media personally? And if that person says, oh, it stresses me out, I'm never on it, it's like, red flag. You know, that's not going to be someone who's going to be good on our team.
Right.
And, you know, I think that the buy-in, I came from, well, you guys know, the news industry where the culture is tough. It is not an easy place to be in. And I wanted to create a workforce where my teammates wanted to stay on. I've had, you know, I started my business 5 years ago. I've had employees on since the beginning. They haven't left. And I think it's like a testament to them wanting to be there and be a part of growing the business.
This is good. Well, social media, right? It's all about change and fast pace. So can you give us some quick, dirty, implementable, maybe not dirty, but maybe implementable social media tips?
Definitely. There are 3 things you need: strategy, consistency, and to experiment. So you might have those days where you're like, I have no idea what I want to post, and you start to get stressed. Well, we want you to be in the most creative. Yeah, I know it is not easy. Think about your goal. Is it brand awareness? Is it more website clicks? Do you want to get more sales? And then come up with a content plan that's really going to push those numbers and then stay consistent. So many people say to me, I posted every day for a month and then dropped off for 6 to 7 months. You have to stay consistent. And then the third thing, experiment, try something new, get out of your comfort zone. Reels, I bring it back again because that's a place where you're thinking, oh, that's young people pointing and dancing. We have seen major growth for our businesses who have leaned into it, and it's incredible. So try those 3 things and let me know how it goes.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Katie. So real quick, where can people find you and follow you?
You can follow me at Katie Love Social. You can also head to our website, which is loveyoursocialmedia.com. Tell me you found me here, and I'd love to connect.
We love it. Thank you so much, Katie. Everyone go and follow her now. But up next, are you writing your own copy for your website and your email funnels, or are you leaving that for the pros? Stay tuned because Becca Martin with Black Diamond Copy is coming up next.
Marketing for local businesses is critical, but it can be pretty confusing. At Vivial, we work with you to understand your business and individual marketing needs to tailor a custom-designed solution so you can focus on what you do best, running your business.
Want to learn more about Vivial's digital marketing services? Find us online at vivial.net/Natalie.
Hello, Miami. We are back. Hello, Stitch. And we are so happy to continue with more amazing conversations with extraordinary women. So our next guest is just that. We have Becca Martin of Black Diamond Copy Co. with us to talk about the power of words in your business. This is a topic I'm very passionate about. So hey, Becca, welcome.
Hi, how are you guys?
Hi, Becca. Welcome to the show. So Becca, we're going to jump right into it. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So first and foremost, where did this love for copy come from?
That is such a good question. And it's really anything but linear. My love for copy has just done nothing but continuously evolve over the years and built upon itself. But the first moment I really knew that I loved copywriting and just using the power of words was in college when I was writing for the school newspaper, and I really did find my voice, and to just see something published with like your opinions and like what you believe in paper for other people to read was wildly intimidating, but also extremely empowering at the same time.
I love that. And I totally imagine that must have felt amazing. So was writing always your goal? Have you always wanted to be writing? And did you know you wanted to be a copywriter specifically?
No. The funny thing is I actually never ever dreamed of being a writer or wanted to be a writer, which is so interesting because most writers have always dreamed of it. Like ever since they were little, they were like writing books and always dreamed of being published, where in my case, it was the opposite. I was actually extremely resistant to wanting to be a writer. It just kind of kept pushing itself on me, and I just couldn't stop it. So when I was in college, again, everything kind of started in college. I switched my major my junior year to public relations, and that department was paired with journalism. So I didn't have a choice. I tried to fight it. I was like, I don't want to write. Like, just let me do PR. And they were like, you can't. They're together. You have to do both.
That's so funny.
And then one of my professors was a friend of a very good friend of mine. So I actually knew him, and he was his first year teaching. He was an athlete. I was an athlete. So he was only like a couple years older than I was. So he made me his go-to person for everything, which again, I was like, I don't want to write for the school newspaper. And then I eventually became the copy editor, and I just kept resisting. And here we are. I just needed all those nudges in the right direction, but I'm so, so glad that it all worked out.
For someone that's listening, what does working with a copywriter entail? What is that process? If somebody's hearing and it's like, okay, I want to work with a copywriter, but what does that look like?
Yeah, so I can only speak on my process. I'm sure other copywriters have different processes, but
Sure.
I try to make it as simple and streamlined as possible for my clients. So most people, well, I wouldn't say most, but a good portion of my clients come to me and they didn't even know what a copywriter was. They had no idea that you could actually have somebody else write words that you get to use on your website, on your sales pages, on your email funnels. So that's like the first thing. You can pay somebody to do this for you. But my process is really simple. What I do is I just get on a call, talk to people about their vision, their goals, and then I send them a questionnaire. Most people hate questionnaires, but they are really, really crucial and vital to the process of nearly perfecting your copy on the first go round. So they will submit their questionnaire, and then from there we'll get on another call, talk it through, tie up any loose ends, ask any questions. And then I write the copy. After that, they get to then give me their edits, their feedback, just so we can perfect it, make sure it's completely on their brand voice, and it's, getting across the message that they want to portray.
We love that. We love copywriters because they make the world go round. It is so thank you so much, Becca. So where can people find you so they can connect with you and have that questionnaire filled out?
Nice.
My website is blackdiamondcopy.co, and my Instagram is @blackdiamondcopyco.
Awesome. We love that. Everyone make sure to follow her now. So we are getting some great gems here with you, Miami. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have self-made millionaire boss babe, Stormy Wellington, up next. She's got an amazing story. Come right back.
I'm AJ Aquia Johnson, and I help people rock their better. I help people connect with their happy. And you're watching Connect Network TV.
Hi, I'm Dondre Whitfield, and go check out my book, Male vs. Man. And you are watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, South Florida. Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Stitches.
So I am super excited about this next guest. She's actually homegrown from South Florida. Not only is she an amazing speaker, she's also an author, and she's what we would call a master marketer. And she uses her fame to, I would say, influence and fuel her purpose, and also to help other women find their calling. So ladies and gentlemen, all who are watching, wherever you're watching from, help us welcome in Stormy.
Hello, hey everybody.
Hi,
Hey, Tracy, how y'all doing?
Oh, we are great. Oh my, we want to dive right in. So it's such a pleasure to have you here with us today. And gosh, your bio shares so many things that a lot of other people might consider struggles or challenges, but you never let those experiences stop you. So can you dive in a little deeper and tell us more about who Stormy is?
Oh my God. You know what? I like to say that I'm every woman. I could reflect on, many different things that make me able to understand a lot of pains that women go through from being a teenage mom. I could identify with what that feels like. From being a high school dropout, I could identify with what that feels like. From going through depression, being suicidal, from being once someone on Section 8 food stamps, just trying to figure it out. One of the things that I'm most proud of is that I can identify with every woman. Being married and divorced. I remember when my child was taken from me, like kidnapped by his dad. Everything, being betrayed, being hurt. Like, I can identify with every woman, but yet and still my story doesn't read the same. I made a decision that I deserve the best, and I went out and I'm continuing right now to this very day, creating the very best for myself.
Stormy, you've had such great success in the network marketing industry, from millions and tripling your finances and just going above and beyond. Can you tell us what really attributed to that success? Tell us a little bit about that.
I believe I attracted this profession to me. I like income. I like impact. I like to really contribute. I like to live the life on my own terms. And so network marketing allows me to dream as big as I want to dream. I am the #1 income earner in my profession. And it's because I believe that I deserve the best. And network marketing has afforded me the opportunity to give myself just that.
And I like how you want to bring people along with you. It's not just you, it's you and ... So that's what I really like and respect. So yeah, you have so many things that you've gone through, and so much that we can really unfold and unpack. But there may be somebody watching and who's like ready, and who was where you were, and just like, how do I start? So can you share with us what is maybe the first step that you would share with any of our viewers that they could take one step?
You know what? This may sound very simple, but it really is. For me, you got to wake up one day and realize that you deserve the best. Like, period. Like, you don't deserve enough. You don't deserve mediocrity. You don't deserve settling. You don't deserve to drive in a raggedy car that's not what you want. You deserve the best. And nobody's going to give it to you but you. No knight in shining armor is going to, come down and say, hey, you deserve the best. no Prince Charming is gonna come and say, you know, here's your glass slipper. Like, it's 2021. You know, we got to learn to be resourceful. Everything is at our fingertips. Something is on YouTube to teach you something. Something is on Google to teach you something. Right here, right now, this interview can teach you something. Tapping into Stitches and tapping into Tracy can teach you something. Like, when you realize that you deserve the very best, you deserve the finest of clothes, you deserve the best quality of foods. Like, no disrespect, we don't eat from Walmart anymore. Okay, me and my family, we don't play. I don't play about undercutting and trying to get shortcuts. You know, I give myself the best. And when you recognize that you deserve the best and nobody's gonna give it to you, that's when things are able to change for you. And that's a self-actualization thing that only can come from you.
I love this. Stormy, you're so inspiring. Thank you so much for being here. So where can people follow you? Where's the best place to find you on social? What do you got?
You know what? The best place to find me is Instagram. I'm Coach Stormy on Instagram. They can click the link in my bio. All of my tools and my resources are right there. Just follow me at Instagram at Coach Stormy.
At Coach Stormy. Well, make sure that you're following her and all of our guests on today's show. Stay tuned, Miami, because we will be right back. It's so fun to be with you and to chat with all of these outstanding women. Am I right, Stitches?
Yes, indeed. And we are wrapping up today's show with these three amazing women, our Stitches Music Pick of the Week. I'm excited to bring them on. Can we do it together, Tracy?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the award-winning, the String Queen.
We love it. We love it.
Yes. Before we even start, ladies, can you each introduce yourselves before we get into our questions, please?
Of course. My name is Kendall Isidore. I'm the violinist of the String Queens.
Yes.
And I am Dawn Johnson. I am the violist in the String Queens. And I am Elise Sharp, the cellist of the String Queens.
I mean, can we talk about the energy that you ladies have? It is palpable, it's amazing. And Whammy winners, so the String Queens trio was awarded a Whammy Award in the Best Classical Artist Group category. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you,
Thank
Tracy.
you. It's amazing. So tell us, how did you all get on the map? Because your career has really, really elevated. You ladies are now partnered with ESPN for the Championships Wimbledon 2021 promotional global campaign, and with so much more on the way. So tell us everything.
I'll start with this one, ladies. Again, my name is Kendall, everyone. It's a beautiful love story. Dawn and Elise honestly knew each other from playing with a popular symphony up in Baltimore. So they already knew each other. I kind of met Dawn through her husband. He and I were teaching at the same school. I was teaching science at the time. And just through like a random conversation in the teacher's lounge when I was looking for a violist, Dawn plays viola. Her husband goes, I know a violist. She actually is a Juilliard educated violist, and enter Dawn. I called Dawn that day for a gig, for a wedding gig. We connected. All of a sudden, we all started kind of getting these calls to do smaller wedding gigs. And we noticed that when we played this classical music, this Bach, this Beethoven, this Mozart, it sounded very different when the three of us played it. You know, it had some soul. It had that vigor, that energy that I think only Black girl magic can bring to that kind of music. And I think we realized this is a beautiful start to a beautiful story.
Well, what is one thing that people can expect when they see the String Queens? At least
Take it. So what they should expect is your non-traditional string group. What they can expect is us screaming from the stage, our bodies are moving. Some of us are standing. I'm usually sitting down because of my cello, but you can expect Dawn and Kendall's bows to come off of their bows to come off the string, the hair to come off the bows. You can expect us singing and dancing in our seats, and you can expect our audience to follow through with us.
What is one thing that you ladies are going to be doing in the future? What are you working on now that people can expect to see?
Sure. So as Tracy said, we just finished up our partnership with ESPN for this year's Wimbledon Championships.
How did that feel?
It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. We worked so well under pressure. We worked together. It was such a quick timeline, such a quick turnaround, but everything came together in such a beautiful way. And we hope you guys were able to see it. If not, the video is actually on YouTube right now. So if you go to our YouTube page, The String Queens, you'll be able to see that video. But we also have our third album coming out in the next year, which we're very excited about. This album is actually sponsored by the Sphinx organization. We received an Empower grant to fund the entire album.
I just love your energy. Love everything.
I know, just when you're talking.
Amazing. Yes. So, okay, you said you have a YouTube channel. Where's the best place for people to follow you all? Because we want to follow you.
You can find all of our social media information, everything. We have everything. Everything is The String Queens. I'm like moving to the side. So Twitter, Instagram, everything is at The String Queens. You can also visit our website, www.thestringqueens.com.
Amazing, ladies. Well, congratulations. Best of luck to you on continued success. And thank you for being with us. And thank you all for being with us. If you're enjoying all of this girl boss magic, did you like that? If you're looking for a singer, ladies, catch all the past episodes over on our YouTube channel. You can binge watch them Netflix style over on Natalie's Network.
And of course, if you're ready to bring your own brand or your talents and gifts to the television screen, right here on the CW with the Connect Show South Florida, all you got to do is register today. Go to connectonline.com. So, Pero, before we leave, we have to do this properly, and we have to end with our Stitches music pick of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, on the count of three, can we do it together?
Yes.
You guys are here. I'll let you introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, what you're about to see is our partnership with ESPN and the String Queens of Golden, Harry Styles Golden featuring the String Queens. And y'all want to count it off? 3, 2, 1, ladies? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
String Queens!